ain't killing.
Hey guys, welcome back to Gameplayx4, another Friday night with the homies. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. I'm doing kind of 50-50 here. But anyways, how's been the week for you guys?
Quick ass week, long week. Not a long week, but the week went fast. Been chill.
Been chill.
I
Yep.
finally found a job. Finally,
Oh,
Nice.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
6 months. I'm just applying.
6 months.
Finally, give me that opportunity.
Now
And they
I
sent
make
him
that
somewhere
moolah.
else too. Supposedly.
Yeah,
He's gonna be working like right next to you. Well, you still go to Santa Monica, right?
Yeah, but I graduate next month.
Oh shit! But Ruin's gonna be working like almost like really close to Santa Monica.
Yeah, Lincoln, and Venice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
really close to it.
Yeah, it sucks for him with the traffic and everything, but it is what it is. Well, don't you work over there, kind of
Yeah,
around there?
he works around where I work. Yeah,
Is it close or like really far?
driving is probably like a 5-minute drive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
it's the next city.
So you
over,
both could
it's
just like take
not
the
that
train
far.
together.
no, you don't understand.
Oh, yeah,
He
no,
goes
Kenneth, yeah,
at
yeah,
night.
yeah,
I go in
yeah.
the morning.
Yeah, I forgot about Kenneth's gotcha. Yeah.
Basically, the time I
You
wake
can't
up
take
to
the
No,
train again.
if he makes a if anything, you could always call Andres to pick you up. Right, Andres? Oh, he did. He
I
did.
didn't work here like
Yeah,
3
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking right.
Andres is always
You-
one call away.
Ray, you have a damn car and you don't work right now. You can pick his ass up
Bro,
and drop his ass
That's
off.
Every
that's all I
day.
do. Like literally my job for the whole family. I pick him up everywhere.
Well,
look,
good. Then you can be an
look,
extra Uber now.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's more like a limousine driver.
Well,
yeah, I just need to learn how to
well,
drive. That's it.
Start
That's my fault.
start
You gotta learn how
charging,
to catch a
and
bus.
Ruben start tipping.
Yeah.
Tip him out, yeah, no hell no.
Ruben's gonna start making big bucks, but whatever.
The only thing I'll tip is the food.
Ruben got
I thought you were gonna go a whole nother way
bus.
with that.
Oh, shut up! You dead asshole, yo. Calm down.
Yeah, that's what it is, guys.
This podcast is rated PG.
13 with dash NR.
Mhm.
I wouldn't go that
Well,
far.
anyways, talking about rated R stuff, there's Eve coming out with those bands, right?
That's way in the middle.
Yeah, I know, but just to throw it out there. We're gonna talk about it
Yeah.
later.
Hey, go do your homework.
They want me to go do my homework. Come on.
Now you don't want to do over.
Nah,
I'm okay with that. You can stay out. Okay, look, chat's out.
it's okay. I'm gonna drop out anyway. Either way, guys, you guys want to start this? You want to jump in right into the first story of the week? And
Jump right
it's
into
related.
I
It is
guess.
a big news, by the way. We might discuss this for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
ahead,
right.
Ruben.
It seems that Internet Explorer is going away. Rest in peace. I mean, we know that
Rest
this
in
is gonna
peace.
happen.
Nah, that thing needed to go a long ass time ago.
No, but they announced this a while back, right? I know that,
Internet Explorer is so trash.
bro.
It's so bad. You use Internet Explorer to get the better browser.
the interface for it right now, it doesn't look that bad, but no one uses it.
No, that's not Explorer. That's Edge.
Yeah, don't mistake an Edge for Internet
Yeah,
Explorer.
Edge
Oh,
is
I thought it was the
Internet
same thing.
Explorer.
They just changed the name.
No,
No.
Edge is a whole new browser.
Yeah, your computer still has Internet Explorer.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It comes
Oh.
built in.
Okay, I see. Dumb. But whatever. It's just like Mozilla. Mozilla is on, right? Mozilla Firefox.
Yeah, that's what it's on. It's just that Internet Explorer is it's used for a lot of legacy stuff, a lot of the old stuff. Like I think what Nintendo servers just got off like what was it Windows 98?
Huh?
That's what that's used for. Is getting off that kind of stuff.
No wonder they're getting off 98. They're forced to.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, have any of you guys updated to the new Windows version?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Most likely.
Canada, guys, but I guess you guys just barely find out.
I mean, I update my thing all the time. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I'm
keeps
sure.
updating only.
Like whenever Josh updates something, it's when he upgrades like a piece of his computer.
Not really.
Yeah, that's why you can barely play games, bro. You always crashing. Never update your shit.
That sounds like a you problem.
No,
not
no,
me.
no. It sounds like
My games don't crash,
It
bro.
sounds like an Android problem.
My games do not crash.
Like an Andres problem.
Android problem.
Sounds like a you problem. Sounds like your games are crashing. You want to put it on
Yeah,
someone
my
else.
Right,
shit
also play
crashes all the
games.
time. Yeah, man.
That's
I
right.
thought
You're right.
you
You don't play
just,
games.
it always crashes in the middle. Stupid fucking name.
You're right. You don't play games.
Yeah, my computer is not made for gaming.
I mean, it
Hey,
could be.
man.
Really?
Well, it is.
Yeah,
but,
hell
you know,
no.
it's
That's
always
a
that,
lie.
like whenever I
That's
play
the
Call of
excuse he has.
No. Whenever I play Call of Duty with you guys,
That's
it
a
always
F,
crashes in the
man.
middle. So whatever.
Oh, the thing is that your graphics card is kind of ancient at this point.
Oh.
You got a 580,
It's
right?
always Asian. 1 month later, I'll upgrade.
No.
Well, the thing is that you had a 480 for the longest time, and that worked because we bought it like a year after it came out.
But now how
But then you bought the 580 like last year, which is like 5 years after it came out. So it's like so yeah, like if you had bought like a 2000 series or
yeah,
something,
but
you
with all
probably
these
would've
like
been
4K ray tracing fucking ass games that are coming out,
fine.
yeah, can I compete? You know what I mean?
You don't need to play games at 4K.
only
I still
people
play
like-
at 1080p.
only people like Andreas could afford that.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
With his ultra widescreen
Yeah,
monitor
yeah,
and
the
shit.
hell?
No. Excuse me. It's
Bro.
super ultra wide.
Bro.
It's super ultra wide. Get it
Oh
straight.
my
No,
god,
no.
super ultra wide.
No.
Did you try playing games on it yet?
Yeah, good luck with your game.
Yeah. I was playing actually Final Fantasy 14, and it actually fits. Like it actually goes to the corners of the screen.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Because
Don't look stretched
has
out.
that 8K version.
It's not. Actually has the measurements for 49-inch.
Oh, it support it?
It does support it, and it supports it up to 4K.
Sure.
How's your graphics card doing?
Shit.
It's working.
Oh,
So I'm guessing that means you about to get a new graphics card, Andres?
What happened?
You about to get a new graphics card this year?
Yeah, I have to.
you don't need one.
Wait, which
you
one
want
do
you
you
want to play
have?
games at ultra
Yeah,
wide.
go get a 3090.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You have to get one of
Milan
those.
Andres, he's gonna win it in some like random like give it away.
I'll give away.
He's like, guys.
Yeah. See, there you go. The
He's a-
3090 is only $3,000.
He's gonna be like, guys.
Yep.
Don't,
Only.
Yeah, only. Like, come on, bro. You know
Only.
you can afford that.
Yeah.
Remember,
Mhm.
only.
Oh yeah, we're not talking about that on live, right?
yeah.
It's only $3,000, guy. Easy clap.
Yeah.
Easy clap.
What's $3
Big
grand for a
fan.
man who sells pops for 2,000?
That was
Okay.
the one.
Jesus
That
Christ.
was yeah. It's not like Kenan. How much you make now, Kenan? $40 an hour?
No, I make 32 now.
Nah, see, close enough. But the
See,
fuck?
but Ken can drop it because he dropped 2 G's on a statue.
Yeah, what the fuck?
On the Android statues, you can
and,
do it like
and
again.
by the way, it's one of those statues where like kids are pissing, like. the ones-
What?
No, it's not-
What the frick?
What?
Well, no, it's not
Alright,
one of
Ray,
those
you're
statues.
canceled.
Wait,
Alright, go to your
it's
homework, bro.
not-
Shut up and go
wait,
to your
it's not,
homework.
it's not one of those like kids that are like the angel kids that are pissing. No,
What?
it's not one
He's
of
talking
those.
about the little saints. Those little
Oh, the
saints.
Saints,
Those
yeah.
saints, yeah, the fountain
That are
saints.
pissing?
Yeah,
Yeah, there are
The
statues.
Cupid saints. The
Yeah.
Cupid one.
Yeah, the Cupid, yeah.
Oh, okay, stupid.
no,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
stupid for not
yeah.
getting it the first time. It's
You're
okay.
canceled.
It's okay. Not everyone could get it.
If they ever wanted, let's say if Ray ever gets famous, and they ever wanted to cancel Ray, all they had to do is just cut that clip
No.
and just get it out
To
of
be
context.
honest, if I ever get
And just
famous,
get it out of context.
I'll get canceled like in a matter of a week. We're getting famous.
No, in a second, bro.
Nah, no.
Ray's gonna say one dumb shit about Asian culture. That's it. Banned.
Here we sell love already.
It seems like the new famous star from YouTube just got banned after that minute he went live.
Famous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he carried all his friends with him. So
Nah, you ain't carry me. I don't associate
Gary.
myself with you. You're a
Gary's a
guest
strong
on this
word.
podcast.
It's impossible to cancel me.
nah, you get I can cancel for sure. They just see I'll cancel.
No, I can't get canceled because I don't care.
They see Josh ugly ass nigga cancel.
Okay.
You're already canceled just by saying the N
You already
Yeah, I
canceled
never
it.
said no. You guys should just make that up.
You
I never said
gotta
it.
stop saying that word, bro.
It's like that. I can't
didn't
get
even
canceled because I don't
say
care.
it.
But
Cancel is for people who care.
Judge is not
If you
even.
care, you get canceled.
Judge is not even
Now,
black.
even if you don't
likes
care,
it.
you still get canceled.
Nah, because cancel. Because like think about it, right? What happens when you get canceled? Oh my god, I lose my social media account. I don't give a shit about social media.
Yeah,
He doesn't
he
even have
says
one.
he doesn't care if that social media account is making millions of dollars. Then he's like, "Oh wait, hold on, I gotta care real quick."
I won't.
He said,
Alright,
Ado,
we'll see about that.
he's gonna be like Ado and
Money
Dudley.
talks, my guy. Money talks.
Yeah, you have to get
Yeah,
a big cut.
but if it's making $1 million, I'm already set. Like,
You're gonna have to get a
need
big
it.
cut.
Yeah,
I
And
think
millions of dollars don't last forever.
it's okay.
Hey, but it'll last me long enough.
It doesn't matter. We all say dumb stuff.
Not me. I'm perfect.
Nah, you do it all the time. It just
I'm perfect.
you just don't say
And
things
it's how you
at
know
random.
Internet Explorer is irrelevant. We're not even talking about that trash.
That's why.
But anyways, let's keep talking about trash and transition to this new game, Overwatch 2. Oh, well, it's not
Trash?
new. It's not. Yeah, it's trash.
Yeah,
but
I
nobody
wouldn't
plays
say
it.
it's
Who plays it?
trash.
Who plays it?
Right.
Who plays it?
It's disappointing, but it's not trash.
Millions of people
Some
play
people-
Overwatch.
But you
Yeah.
literally the first day that it came out, you guys said, "Oh, this shit is trash. It's gonna be like
It's
Crap.
it's supposed to be a big concept
it's
for
a- it's a
Overwatch.
better-
No Overwatch, and don't make it another game for it.
It's a bad idea. That's what I think.
Yeah, they
They
made
say it
another
was
game.
trash.
You know, we all
It's
know
the
that the
exact
only
same
person-
game as the original game.
we know.
All
that-
you getting is one new game mode, a story mode that may or may not be good.
Some
And-
updated HUD.
You
Yeah,
get an
yeah,
updated UI, updated graphics,
It's
and some
so-
new
yeah.
sound effects.
and some new characters. Stuff that's characters you
maps.
get.
Wait, you right
That's
now.
it.
Right now, you guys might talk bad about it, but you guys gonna get it as soon as you can.
How we get it for free?
I think
Yeah,
We get it for free.
Oh yeah.
We get it for free.
Why?
Yes.
We got that
We have
game. We
Overwatch
got the
1.
Overwatch one.
Oh, because you
Yeah,
bought
I
it in
think- I
advance,
think-
like Dumminson?
at this
No.
Okay.
at this point in time, do they expect this game to come out earliest next year? Earliest.
Yeah,
At this point in
bro.
time, at this point in time, with normal Overwatch, we should have had about what 6 to 8 characters by now. If they would have just finished, just keep continuing
Yep.
the development cycle. So if they don't have more than 6 to 8 characters at the time of this recording, then you're getting cheated.
No, but you already know you're getting cheated because look at all the new stuff they're adding that could have just been added to this game through a patch.
Yeah. And if you saw the gameplay, well, I guess we should go back. Reason why this is here is because earlier this week, was it yesterday? 2 days ago? Whatever.
Oh, yesterday, 2 days ago.
Yeah,
2
they showed gameplay of Overwatch 2. And first thing I noticed is that it didn't look that different.
You notice
Yeah.
subtle changes. That's it.
But that thing, you'll see there's subtle changes to certain characters.
Yeah.
Like I said, like when you see Tracer, she looks different. When you see, Mei, she looks different.
Yeah, Mercy.
But like Hanzo looks the same. Sombra looks the same. Like it's
And-
not that. And so far what they showed us is not that different of a game. Why they releasing a second one, I don't know. Especially if you want to be an esports game, that's like one of the worst things you can do. Is keep releasing different versions of it, but whatever. They're trying to rectify that by having everyone have the same multiplayer no matter what. It's just the new skins, the new design skins, is just going to be exclusive to
But we all know why.
Overwatch 2.
We all know why they're doing a sequel, right?
But
You know why, right? Well, because sequels tend to sell better than the original.
not always, but I can see
I know,
what
but
they're trying. Yeah,
Most of the times, they do.
they do. Yeah.
And then when a game like as big as Overwatch 1, Activision's like, we need a second one. We need more people to be buying more, spending more money on this game. But they lied because they said we're gonna support this game for 10 years, and
Yeah.
nope.
So what are the
Over there.
so what are some of the changes they made?
Sound design. So visually, some things look a little different, a little crisper. But other than that, it's really the same. I mean, characters got some balance changes, but it's like that could have just been done in the first game anyways. Like Mei no longer freezes.
Yes.
Winston has a long distance electric stun that he can do. Oh, it's only 5v5 now, no longer 6v6.
Yeah.
Tanks are pretty much DPSs.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah, that's the thing,
Because
that's
there's only
the
gonna be one tank.
They're
Yeah.
not really tanks anymore. They're just
It'll be
big
bruisers.
ass DPS. Yeah,
Yeah.
come on. Like,
But the thing is, the problem with that is just like it shows you why. It really shows you why the queue
Right, leave it right
times
now.
is so jank for this game. Like it's like they always wondered about Q ties, but if you take a look at the game, there's more DPS than healer and
Yeah, I thought
tank
the
combined.
original. I thought the original plan was the change gonna one of the tanks for another DPS. So it was gonna be 3 DPS, 1 tank, and 2 healers.
No. The original plan was it was going to be 6v6, but they were going to take away tanks and do tournaments of bruisers. So they didn't want tanks anymore, because I guess they hated goats that bad.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
But the thing is, like I said, it really shows you where the head is going with the game, because it's like when you take a look at what happened, and you know why are you attacking tanks? Like the problem here is that you have 800 DPS and barely any tanks. That's why the Q time is so jank. I mean, it's like I always bring it back to what happened with Echo. Like they were asking like, oh, what role do you think Echo should be? Most people said tank, and they're like, oh, here she's a DPS. So I'm just like,
and then they
The problem with it is that they keep nerfing tanks so hard. It makes people not want to play them. Why would I play a character that's garbage?
Yeah, I mean, like they nerf tanks and healers so often, and they nerf a lot of DPS, but there's so many DPS that it doesn't really matter to them. And so it's just like you have a DPS for like every situation, but you don't have a tank for every situation. Like it's like I always think about it, like there are some characters in the game, like McCree, that you can't do anything about. He can stun you. It has been the most complained about thing in the game for the longest time. Since the game came out, people were just like, I'm tired of his stun. I'm tired of his stun. Never got changed, never got reworked, never got taken away, never altered. But they nerfed Zarya shields. Like the one way she has to tank for her team, they nerf it.
They nerf Zarya shields. They nerf
Reinhardt shield.
Reinhardt shields. Diva's Matrix.
Yeah.
The only tank that didn't get nerfed was Winston. But he was already like,
Well, he got nerfed out of the beta.
Out of the beta, but after that, he's just been the same.
Yeah.
But Winston is still good. It's just that, you know.
Yeah. And so it's like they even nerfed his shield. And so it's like they nerfed all the shields, so they didn't want too many shields in the game. And I'm just like,
what's her name? Brigitta's shield got nerfed too.
Yeah, and so I'm just like, why is it okay to have a stun where you can where you can't even really respond to what he's doing? Like, you just have to sit there and take the hit. Same with Brigitte, but it's not okay to have a shield or a defense matrix or a tank. Like, it's not okay for
Overwatch is that there's too many shields.
No, the problem with Overwatch is too much DPS. That's why people keep using the shield. It's like you use the shield because this is DPS. It's like you take when you have a Reinhardt, right? You use Reinhardt because you don't know what DPS they're gonna go. You can't tell because there's too many. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna just use the security blanket, Reinhardt.
Yep.
You the big ass shield. You have no matter what DPS you gotta get through it. Like because you really can only use Diva if they don't have like a Symmetra on their team, right? If they have Symmetra on their team, Diva is useless. If they have a Zarya on their team, Diva is useless. But if they have anything besides those two characters or any other character that uses a laser, you could just use a shield to block it.
Which
right?
More characters use lasers now.
Right. I mean, even Moira can go through the defense matrix. So it's like
and Echo.
So it's like you have all those lasers. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do the shield because the shield can block all of it.
Yep.
Like it's that simple. Like
you get hacked up by Sombra.
Exactly, Sombra can hack you. Would it be better if she was like a support or something or a healer?
Sombra, it's funny. Sombra actually feels more like a support character than a DPS character.
That's what I'm saying. But they made her a DPS. Like, it didn't Echo. Everyone wanted Echo to be a tank. Made her a DPS. It's like they released so many DPS, and then they wonder why there's no tanks or healers around. Because you play Lucio, he got nerfed into the ground with the first few months the game came out. They're like,
I think they cater too much to casual players, because casual players all they want to do is play DPS.
Yeah, I mean,
they want to get big kills.
I think that's the power in kill time, though, because everybody wants to play DPS.
Think about the reasoning behind something. It's like, oh, Lucio was healing too much, so he had to nerf him. Like, how often do you hear like, well, this character's doing too much damage, so we have to nerf. And it's like, it wouldn't be so bad if they just made the roles. It's like every DPS can heal themselves in some way, except a handful, right?
The funny thing is about it is the DPS players that complain about the shields and the healing and all this stuff.
Of course, there's so many.
Yeah, and the majority of players are DPS.
Right. So that's the thing. Like it's like imagine if they just made DPS. You know what I mean? Like remember as soon as people realized Baptiste can do more damage to Soldier, they nerfed Baptiste. but when they realized that Soldier can heal faster than Zenyatta, did they nerf Soldier? No.
No.
It's ridiculous. Like I said, this game is just a balance patch that should have been already in the game. Like they shouldn't even need they shouldn't need a second game to do it. And the story mode is probably going to be good. It's probably going to be interesting. But at the end of the day, like this should be just they can make the story a standalone release. I guess that's what they're trying to do. But you can make a standalone release and put everything else in the main game.
I think that's what it is. It's gonna be like, here's the whole package, and then if you own Overwatch 1, you get a free download of Overwatch 2 multiplayer.
Yeah,
I
but
think
you don't get the story mode.
the thing is every skin and stuff that they release for Overwatch 2, you don't get in Overwatch 1. You would have to get Overwatch 2 first and then get all the extra.
Oh, that'd be it.
Yeah, so that's
No, but if you download Overwatch 2, the multiplayer, you'll get those stuff.
No, you don't. You don't get the skins.
So
Yeah, you don't get all that stuff. You
have
just
to buy
get,
it.
all you get is the game mode and the maps. That's it. You don't get the skins.
But
You don't get the redesign, anything.
Do you play with the Overwatch 2 players?
No. Well, yeah, you do. You play with the Overwatch 2 players, but you don't get like the new
The
skin.
skins
You don't get like all that, any of that stuff. And
I thought they were
that's
gonna do
gonna
it
be
where
it.
it's like, if you have Overwatch 1, you get to just download the multiplayer.
No, you do. So if you download if you have Overwatch 1, you get the maps, the game modes, and that's it. So you get you get to play with Overwatch 2 owners.
And the new looks and shit.
You don't get that. You don't get the new looks.
So then you're not getting the multiplayer. You just
So
getting the map.
You are getting multiplayer. You just
No,
not
I'm saying
getting
the new graphics, because technically you're downloading a whole new game.
No, exactly. You'll get the map, but you won't get the new graphics for the characters.
No, I'm not talking about the new skins. I'm just talking about the graphical upgrade that Overwatch 2 has.
Oh yeah, you'll get that.
Technically, you're downloading a new game. You're technically downloading a new game, right?
I mean, I don't know. They said that all the redesigns and all that is gonna be.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get the game. You just won't get the skins.
You won't get the skin. You'll get like the redesign.
Yeah, the skins, man, skins.
Yeah, but I don't know if it applies to the maps. That's why I don't know if they give you like a. I don't know if they're gonna give you the graphic update too.
But maybe I don't know. But it's like they're not gonna make two different versions of New York, right? You're still gonna get that same version.
And make it two different versions of Tracer.
Yeah, but that's a character skin, not a fucking map. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you really put that much time into multiple characters,
it's gonna be way more work to make an Overwatch 1 New York. And then to me, it makes no fucking sense to do that shit.
I mean, it made no sense to make Overwatch 2 in the first place.
It does, but like, we'll see, bro.
This could be a bigger update.
Yeah, they try to put as much behind a paywall as they can without splitting the player base.
That's crazy. Fucking Activision is just fucking everything up.
Yep.
Wow.
I don't know why they made another game. They should just made it a big update, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean just
want more money to it.
I mean, for what I've been reading, it seems that Blizzard is they don't know what to do because if you notice, they don't really have any games releasing recently. They've only really released out of all the new games they released, like what the last one was Overwatch.
Well, it's because Activision doesn't want new IPs; they just want more sequels.
Yeah,
they want Overwatch 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Diablo 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, because what's happening as well at Blizzard, and that's why a lot of the people are leaving, is that if you know that, like, I don't know if you guys remember when we covered the story that Blizzard pays lower than most. They don't pay as well as other studios, but they make it up with profit sharing when a game comes out. But because the games have been releasing so slowly, you're not really getting that bonus anymore. You know what I'm saying? The employees are not really getting that bonus.
So you can't still get paid like
right. So they get paid like crap, and they're working like crap for years, and they're not getting anything for it. And so that's why a lot of people thinking that's why so many people are leaving, because they can leave, sense. They can like get actual no.
But yeah, CEO of Activision is getting all these bonuses and shit.
Pretty much.
I think Activision is gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I think that with the people they're losing so consistently, like Jeff. It's just
that's a big one too.
Yeah. Like, I think a lot of their talent is gonna disappear one day.
They're good talent because look at the The Heroes of the Storm team that created Heroes of the Storm, they made their own studio.
Yeah, they go. They
They
go.
out of
Yep.
there. That the old Blizzard is gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's over for that. That's it.
I think Jeff left because of Overwatch too. Well, I will be
I don't think
surprised.
so. I think it's just because all the politics going on in that company.
Yeah, the labor work and all that stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw him at a. There's rumors saying that he was just straight up retiring. But
I mean, he could 20 years,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at some time,
They
but
exist.
people are saying that
He was
I
something.
wouldn't,
else,
I wouldn't be
for sure.
surprised if he popped up at another studio that was like with another Blizzard.
But yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was something else. I mean,
Because those guys, after how long they've been in video games, those guys could, they could pretty much get any job they want.
They could, I mean, they can make whatever they want now. Yeah.
Right.
It's like if
Anyone-
Miyamoto said, "I'm leaving Nintendo," you're gonna have Sony and Microsoft like, "Yo, what's up? You trying to make the next big game? Yo, we got all the money for you." All the
No, you
you
want
want to make Metro? You want to make Metro?
no, bro. As soon as you hear, as soon as you hear Miyamoto say he's leaving Nintendo, they be like, "Oh, it was the sudden death of Miyamoto, of a heart attack." Like we are hearts go out to his family.
Nintendo will probably sign like an NDA with him, where it's like, you can't work for no other company.
Oh hell yeah, that's gonna be the fattest one.
You'd be like, here's this money.
Yeah, but
here's this much money. Here's this amount of money. You can't go work anywhere else in gaming unless you come back here.
That's gonna be the fattest. Non-compete clause in history.
Yeah.
But then again, Miyamoto's retirement age, so he probably wouldn't even want to work at general.
Yeah, he doesn't want to work
because they did offer him the CEO position. And
really,
and he turned it down. Yeah.
Thank God he didn't take that, because he's one of the reasons the Wii U happened. So thank fucking God.
I thought we were gonna have to switch us.
Nah, we fuck that. We can have a Switch us, but that Wii U, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, the rumors keep popping up. The rumors keep popping up. There's gonna be a Switch Pro.
I'm sure there is gonna be another rendition. Of the Switch.
I mean, we had the Switch Lite.
It's about it's about that time in the console's life cycle to get the mid-gen refresh. So and then everything gets pushed forward a year, I guess, because of COVID.
Yeah, and also Nintendo wants to sell more than the Wii, so they're gonna keep that Switch name.
So gonna be Switch us, man.
The new Nintendo Switch.
I hope not.
They're gonna do it. Why?
They need to drop the new part.
They're going to do it. The new Nintendo Switch.
The Switch Pro, the Switch Ultra.
Just call it the Switch Pro, bro. That's it. Or even the Switch Plus. Like, come on, like
the Switch U.
The Switch. the Switch 64.
Switch.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep going. The other one.
Move on to the next one.
The Bethesda.
Bethesda's E321 conference will be connected to Microsoft. I mean, duh.
Go ahead, Ruben. Where did you get this from? Go.
Well, at the end, they just said that they're gonna be connected to Microsoft. They're saying they're gonna work together.
Great delivery.
Because the spotlight. No, just wanna work together. I don't know. They didn't say that. Arca didn't say that much. Anything.
I mean, they Bethesda usually has their own conference,
right?
So they're just gonna merge it together. It's probably gonna be a longer conference because they're just gonna.
Yeah, I mean they already hold conferences. Microsoft holds their conference at the Microsoft Center or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And so Bethesda probably just gonna have theirs there.
Most likely, yeah. They're probably gonna join it together and be like, "Hey, look, we got all this coming through. This and the third. Look at all these great games! Yay!"
Yeah,
that's it, really.
Apparently Starfield. Yeah, apparently Starfield is supposed to be exclusive to the Xbox.
I'm sure.
It's Bethesda game. I'm not surprised. So we knew the Bethesda game, the big Bethesda games are going to be exclusive. Like the games already came out. We already knew they were going to. They weren't.
Hey, look, man, you're not going to spend billions of dollars, so you can just let every other machine have those games. Now they'll probably put little ones here and there, like a Dishonored kind of game could be like on the Switch or some shit like that. But like Elder Scrolls, that's an exclusive. Like
Elder Scrolls, the Fallout is going to be exclusive to Xbox going forward. Like that's the guarantee.
Like they're big AAA hitters. That's exclusive. Well, I would say Windows and Xbox exclusive, and every other little thing, like let's say those Dishonored games, those Prey games, Doom, those could be on other platforms.
Yeah, look, A tier games exclusive, B tier games. That's simple.
Yeah, I'm thinking is like they're probably not gonna put games on PlayStation, and if Sony wants those games, they'd be like, cool, you can have them if you put Game Pass on your platform.
I know, huh?
Because I think they're still gonna let Nintendo get Bethesda games.
I mean, I think it comes down
Really?
to how much Xbox can chip away at Sony's dominance in Japan.
Mhm.
Well, I guess Nintendo's the dominant one, but
Oh, I think how much
after that,
Nintendo's getting the contract with. How
Yeah,
much
Sony
the
games
contract
actually
getting,
don't
right?
sell that much in Japan anymore.
yeah, that's why they're shifting their focus west. But the thing is that that gives opportunity for Microsoft to go in, but it also gives opportunity for Nintendo to make their hold even stronger. So
Yeah, but Microsoft and Nintendo are working together, so it's like they're not working together, but like they have
They have a contract.
partnerships with certain IPs and stuff like that.
yeah,
So for all you know, you could have Phil Spencer just go to Nintendo and be like, "Help me, help us, market our shit over there."
Hey, you know who's getting
Yeah.
stronger in the TV series when it comes to mobile apps like TV apps and stuff, and Netflix. It's getting stronger right there because they're making more contracts with Nintendo to put exclusive
Yeah, but
Nintendo movies there.
those are not games. So
Still, they work for Nintendo though.
as we're talking about games right now, not movies. So
Mhm.
so but the thing is, for Microsoft to get their full hold in Japan, they need more like Japanese style games. So whatever studio they plan on buying, do it.
To be honest, I don't know, man. Like it seems that it's just because Microsoft is an American company. I mean, the more research they do, the more
And
it seems like that's what it is.
Yeah,
Uh,
but the Series S is doing well in Japan.
yeah, I mean,
So
yeah, that's true. And the thing is that Ghost of Tsushima did really well in Japan too. That was made by Western Studio.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, take it for what it's worth. I mean, Microsoft has a chance. Whether they be good at it, I don't
We'll
know.
see.
Maybe
All they gotta
they still want to
do,
go up and buy Nintendo. Who knows?
Microsoft just needs to do the right research and give Japan what they like. They like handheld. They give them a Game Pass, and they can play their games anywhere they fucking want to.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. Because lately in Japan, people have been tired of gaming companies censoring games for us, for Americans.
They're starting to
Yeah,
do that over there for them.
yeah, but that's why because
it's worse for
they're
us.
censoring for us for
Yeah,
like so that way they don't have to censor it, again like that. And so like there's been people getting really tired of it. Ironically, Nintendo has been at the forefront of stopping that, of doing the opposite. So that's probably one of the reasons why Nintendo's games does so well now.
oh,
Because
same, same.
they don't do censorship like that.
Not anymore, right?
Right. And so like
It makes sense why
Supposedly,
there's been a lot more mature games coming on the Switch too.
right. Yeah, I mean
I
that's
guess they realized the fucking truth, man. Just put these games out. It's not gonna hurt nobody. Put parental controls. That's it.
pretty much.
Stop trying to be their parents.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And I think Nintendo's learning that. But yeah, Bethesda Xbox. Their conference is gonna be together, but I think we already knew that. I mean, Microsoft bought
Yeah, of
Bethesda.
course. Come on, man. You're not. Microsoft's gonna be like, you're gonna make your own. Come
Yeah,
here. You're gonna come right here and be on our conference.
right.
2 hour conference.
Yeah. It's
They're
all
gonna show off Halo Infinite. Maybe a Elder Scrolls teaser.
look, all they need to do is whatever money they gave to Remedy, Microsoft, to make a Quantum
Quantum
Break,
Break.
they need to give that to Bethesda to get rid of that nasty ass engine.
For real.
The Havoc engine is like 2001. They just keep upgrading it, and it's just
Yeah,
terrible.
just give them a just have them use the Infinite engine. Just whatever engine 343 made, if it's a good engine, be like, just use that fucking engine. This is what all Microsoft Studios or the Forza engine, like just
Yeah,
use one of these.
or Unreal.
Yeah, or just go straight to fucking Unreal 5 and call it a fucking day. Have
Yeah.
all your studios just make their games in Unreal.
Yeah, I mean their game's already broken anyway. Not like it matters. Training is easy.
For real, just pick one engine and have all your developers work on that engine instead of having a billion different fucking engines. Even
Definitely.
Nintendo learned the fucking truth.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So just do that. That way, it's less headaches.
Yeah, because all their games are Unreal now, right?
Most of them are,
Yeah.
like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, because I know like whatever engine that the Mario game uses, the 3D Mario game uses, all the games that they make usually use that engine too.
I don't know what engine Mario Odyssey is in, but I know
It's Unreal. I don't know if it's 4 or 3 though.
is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Unreal. Yeah. But yeah.
I guess we can move on to the next one, which is eBay banning shit.
Go on.
They were just saying that
know
they're gonna ban games, anime, books, related and magazines that has sexual oriented content. But they don't
Man,
want
that sucks for those people starting those not safe for work playmats.
I know, right?
and that they're gonna start doing that because they don't want to be those type of website that sells that.
Yeah.
It's just weird to me because then you would have to, because they're only like doing like anime and game related things, but they're not doing it for its full spectrum, right? Like full spectrum of adult content. Like it's weird that like they subpart it. They're like, no, we're not gonna sell those because we're trying to be like more friendly, a friendly website, but we're not gonna cut all the rest of the adult content. That's still gonna stay there. Like it's just so stupid. It like contradicts what they're wanting their company to look or reflect as, and then they're going, oh, we're not gonna sell any games or art or anime or stuff like that. Just what is the reason for that? And there has to be a reason because it's weird that they only want to cut that little section of like their whatever their site, but leave the rest of the other one there. That's just weird to me.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why they want to do this. I mean, I don't know eBay was becoming the old Nintendo out here.
Right? It's a free market.
I mean, I don't understand what that has to do with buying and selling stuff. I mean,
they're becoming they're not even becoming old Nintendo, they're becoming new PlayStation.
Yeah, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, so it's like all the mature games that I think like rated 17 plus are fine, right? So that's rated M. Rated M games are fine,
right?
It's just rated AO games.
There aren't many AO games though, but
there isn't. But normally eBay is where you can find that. I think it's dumb because this gives more power to like sites like Mercari.
Yeah, and OfferUp and stuff like that.
OfferUp has its own problem.
OfferUp is dead. Mercari took that
Mercari, right? And I think that by doing it, they just give you more reason not to go there because it's just why ban this stuff? It's like one's parent. I mean, I guess maybe the only reason I think about this is maybe they don't want to do like a content filter, maybe. But on eBay, I think I've never seen any naked pictures on eBay. Well, I guess it's not true.
You can buy porn videos on eBay.
But I've never seen like with that. The reason I was guessing that they were
buy anything on eBay, man. Anything.
Well, no, I mean like when they give you the preview of the item. That's what I'm thinking. That's why they banned it. That way, they don't have to do like a reveal mature content filter. You get what I'm saying?
Do that.
But I don't think they want to. That's why.
But that's contradictory because again they still have that whole other content available for you to see. So like again, then
in regards to games,
right? It's just games and anime and all this, but like
any adult oriented subject, games, anime, comics, magazines, videos,
anything. Yeah,
right. And that's what I'm saying. But when it comes to like let's say porn or even like toys, sex toys and stuff like that, that isn't being banned. That isn't being
that's true.
And a subset of filter or anything.
It is.
Really?
Yeah, they're banning all adult-oriented things.
Yeah.
Oh, this makes it sound as if it's only that subsection.
Yeah, it's just like the game.
Well, media is the biggest part of it, right? But they're banning anything that's adult-oriented.
Well, it looks like it's gonna be going to Amazon from now on. They sell everything.
It's gonna take place on July 5th from now. From there on.
Yeah. They said I don't think they're gonna remove the ones that are already there, but they're gonna stop you from posting new ones.
Yeah, Amazon was like, "We up, boys."
Yep. You
Exclusive
can buy
now,
everything
boy.
on eBay, but you can also buy everything on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean they said so their reasoning for it was they wanted to make sure stuff like that are push the boundary of good taste. So essentially, try to get rid of games like Manhunt and Hatred, games that are violence for violence sake, instead of actually like serving
So
purpose.
Stop,
Whatever that
stop
means.
trying to be the police.
So they're
Uh,
trying to be like Grand Theft Auto that people were saying like,
Look,
oh,
it's
it's
gonna.
violent
I
thing,
mean, that
ain't
just
pro life
opens
violence.
doors for other stores to
pretty much,
gain popularity. So
pretty much. Like I don't know why. I want to know how much of this actually makes up their sales enough to care.
You know what? I
Because
won't be
if I will tell
surprised.
you right now, if it probably isn't that much, because then they're
I don't
doing
think
it.
so either. Yeah, I
Because
don't
if
think.
it was a lot, they probably think, zip.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
what I'm saying.
I won't be surprised if they're inspired by the Chicago State
I just want
because of Grand Theft Auto Online shit.
But even if it was just one state, that wouldn't make a difference. I mean, because what
Yeah,
you're gonna make a difference for one measly state on the comparison of 49 other states.
no,
Just,
but the thing is that they were the first one to complain about
I understand, but
I
whether
doubt
they
it, bro. That's
whether
not.
whether whether they
no, no,
complain
no.
or not,
That's not a
that shouldn't
reason
matter
for it.
because again, that is just one state
Out of
against
the
49
world,
other states,
not even the
and
state. eBay sells internationally too. So one
well, yeah,
state out of the
they
whole
do.
world.
But if you notice also like eBay, when you type in like let's say if I'm in Mexico, eBay has their own servers for Mexico. If you go to
to.
Asian properties,
Yeah,
they
but
have their
I
own
still
servers
find
for
items
eBay.
outside of the United
Oh
States.
no, I understand, right? But there are certain items that you can't buy from eBay that are actually from out of country. So like they won't pop up in on your eBay feed like at all, even if you type it up. They actually will only show up there because there are certain people that will only sell and deliver in that continent alone. Like they won't ship it to the US or whatnot.
I mean, but yeah, but that's still they're still selling internationally. So
Yeah,
that means
yeah.
they will have to ban this on
On
all
all
other
But
their
countries too.
servers,
all right,
right?
so this is essentially their policy. Okay, so anything, so this is what's banned. All right, everything that's banned is any adult items with content that is illegal, obviously. Items that don't comply with their illegal explicit content policy, of course. Sexually oriented materials, including items containing nudity and displays of sexual activities, are not allowed. This includes the following: sexually explicit adult films with a rating of X, triple X, or unrated; sexually explicit video games with ratings of adults only, 18 plus; sexually explicit anime, comic books, animations, manga, hentai, and yaoi, which I'm surprised they put that because I could have thought that would have been under hentai. Adult magazines, but however, adult magazines that do not typically have nudity as the main thing on the front cover can be listed. So these like Playboy is fine. You can put that on eBay as long as the listing doesn't show nudity. And then from there, you can art under certain points. Pinups, like only vintage pinups. So some vintage pinups have nudity in it. That's fine, but it has to be made before 1970. Risque for postcards, and obviously photographic images, but the photographic images have to be before the 1940s.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry, that was actually wrong. Sex toys can be listed, but the sellers have to be approved, and it has to be in the original packaging. Can't offer international shipping, and must not include images of nudity or sexual content. That's pretty much the guideline.
How am I show off a dildo? While showing sexual
You show a box.
there is a hot dog in here.
I think you said the name and that's it. No picture.
You're just gonna
Pictures.
see, watch. You can see like random people run into like all these listings for cucumbers. Like, what's this?
That's not what I searched for.
But yeah, that's what it is. I mean, again, I don't know why.
It's kind of dumb. Not gonna lie to you. Free market means free market. This is no longer going to be a free market.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
essentially what they're doing is they're trying to stop people who don't wish to view or purchase these items from viewing and purchasing them easily. So essentially, they don't want to do a content filter. That's essentially what it is. That's pretty much what they're saying.
Just do the fucking filter.
Yeah.
What do you not want to see? I want to see this, or this.
Right. Whatever, man. It's just like ruin it how they want.
It is what it is. Yeah. McCarty.
They gave up already. That's what I did. Just give
All
up.
right.
So, Breath of the Wild. Guess what, boys? Nintendo is charging you
For fast
Oh.
travel.
I don't know
Oh
about
my
that. That's why I
God,
put this in
dude.
here. That's why I put this in here. I don't know
That
if
feels
that's
Well,
what it is.
the thing, what happens? Okay, so when each time you scan the amiibo, you go between worlds.
No.
Yep.
No. If you read what it says when you scan the amiibo, you fly up into the clouds.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
That's right.
then when you scan it again, you land where you used it the first place. So you're not traveling anywhere. Like that's what I'm so confused about.
Oh,
So people said it was fast travel, but the more I read it, I was like, I don't think this is fast travel. I could be wrong. Maybe they did a demo or something.
Well, I mean, who was that covered it? I think it was Spawnwave that covered it, and he's like, yeah, I looked into it, and it is fast travel.
Is it?
it's
Yeah.
fast travel.
I'm gonna need some video proof though, because the amiibo it says that when you scan it.
I mean, again, we can get some backlash, and then they could. I mean, the amiibos are pre-order,
right.
so it's not out, right? But then they
Right.
could just change the code on the game's server site. Like when you boot up the game, and then like whatever they put out a patch, they can just change it, right, for what the amiibo can do.
Right.
And then so if they get enough backlash, I'm pretty sure they'll change that.
Well, but that's the thing, because it's like if you go to the page, it just says that you use it, you jump on that little bird thing, fly into the clouds, and then you use it again, you land back where you started.
Right.
Either way, they're still charging you for an ability.
They charge you for content.
What?
It's $24, $24 for an ability. So
Pretty much. One of the best
Hell
amiibo
no.
in its appearance, but yeah.
For $24.
I mean,
it's a detailed amiibo, but like, come on.
Yeah.
First of
more
all,
money,
I'm
dude.
gonna play devil's advocate here, okay? And the devil's advocate part is, if you buy Skyward Sword, you deserve to get ripped off. So that game, that game is bad. Okay, that's easily the worst Zelda game. I don't care what anyone says. Well, we don't count the Panasonic one or Philips one. Okay, we don't count those ones. But
that doesn't exist amongst another game that's with an M in its title.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't count the Philips games, but out of all the Zelda games that matter, that's the worst one. Okay, so maybe it's a bonus that it's on the list that matters. Okay, but the fact of the matter is, it's a bad game. Don't buy it.
Right.
If you buy it, you deserve to get ripped off. If you buy this amiibo in that game, you definitely deserve to get ripped off. So there you go.
Why you play that game, bro? I am playing.
Yeah, they charge a full price for the game.
I played this game when it
What?
first came out because I was naive. Okay,
yeah, because their HD remakes, they're never gonna give you at a discount.
Right.
Usually, each game that's been remade has been at a full price. Look at Mario Kart.
I mean, to be fair, they did give away Wind Waker HD for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
But
one
isn't
point,
this one of the worst
when you
games
bought it, what
Zelda?
was it like? What?
Wind Waker HD was full price at first, I believe. Or it was like $40, something like that.
Yeah.
But if you had enough like gold or whatever, you could get it for free as a reward.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
have to
but you have enough gold though. Yeah.
Yeah, I had enough gold.
you had to accumulate that. So
Yeah, but I buy more games.
Exactly. But yeah, just Skyward Sword is terrible.
Is it the worst game for Zelda?
100%. It's interesting seeing the origins, but
I know it was one of the worst.
kind of whatever. Because this is like it's like say you fight Ganon, the same
It's-
boss over and over
it's
again until the last.
so repetitive, bro.
Right.
So repetitive.
It's just dungeon Ganon that walk.
That's it.
It's so
Dungeon.
Wow, that's sad.
it gets tiring really, really fast.
Yeah, it's dungeon Ganon that walks. Well, whatever that little thing is called, and then it's dungeon Ganon that walks a little faster, and it is Ganon. It's dungeon that Ganon that slides, and then it's dungeon and Ganon that flies a little bit, and then it's dungeon, and then the actual Ganon that you wanted to fight or demise that you wanted to fight. That's the last boss. That's the fight that's good, but that's the last fight.
But you have to get all the way there, defeating different kinds of boss, the same boss, different version.
Pretty much.
Until you get the one that you want. Which is
I was like, yo, if I have to hit this thing in the toe one more time.
I know.
It was annoying, man. It's not. It's the worst one by far.
Yeah, it's we'll see if this is a actual fast travel ripoff bullshit.
Yeah, we will have to see. Like,
because if it is, they got some balls, man.
I mean, they can get away with anything at this point.
No, they can't. If they get away with this, bro, you deserve to get ripped off.
Yeah, that's what I say. Don't buy this game. Don't buy this game. Don't buy this amiibo. Well, you can buy the amiibo. It looks nice, but don't buy it.
Yeah, yeah. But all right, let's go. Move on to the next one. So, Nvidia did a boo boo apparently. Want to explain this boo boo to them?
Well, this is not. This is intended. They nerfed their the new every new RTX 3080 and 3070. Suspicious, not 3090, right? Is gonna have low hash rate on it. So it's called light hash rate, and so what that means is that it's worse at crypto mining on purpose. They gimp it on purpose. That way they can sell it to gamers. Okay, so it's the boxes of the cards are gonna have that designated on the box. So you're gonna know which one is the light hash rate and which ones aren't. But they're not making the low hash rate ones anymore. They're not gonna make those anymore. So I mean the normal hash rate one.
Right, well, wasn't it because they wanted to make a separate one just for crypto mining?
Yeah, they did already.
Okay.
That happened, right? Oh, well, yeah, they made one. They released it. It's already out there. So now you have new 3080s, new 3070s, unusable for crypto mining. Like I said, suspicious they didn't do 3090, almost as they want to sell something. Makes it even more suspicious.
So they just make another one just for
they took that sweet ass time making these. I think what they realized is that AMD is in the same position, but I think they realized that the AMD cards being cheaper now, or it's a lot cheaper now actually, are people actually deciding to give it a chance and maybe don't want to lose market share. I don't know, but
I think it's kind of too late for that, honestly.
To be honest, I just like whatever, just have it there. I mean, you might as well stop wasting your time. Like if you can't make the card, you can't make the card. Move on, like it's over.
They should have stopped, bottlenecking these fucking cars. That's it.
They shouldn't allow bots to like do it.
They shouldn't allow botching of their own brand. That's actually what they did. They botched every card so that the newer card can seem better.
Yeah, I mean that too. But at the end of the day, it's like these are one of the best cards for crypto mining, and
but it's a business.
I doubt that it's going to last very long because, like I said, they'll probably find some way to mod it anyway. It'll be like a normal 3080, normal 3070.
But you have to wait until they get modern.
Hey guys,
if you have that much money online, it'll be quick.
I just found that funny. I have a question. Are there R-rated games?
Rated M.
No, are there R-rated games?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, I'm gonna have a little talk with Ray later. Read the title. It just says R-rated games.
Nah. Because I think even R is 17 plus, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it'll be M. Yeah, rated M.
Yeah, it's like, come on, Ray. Come on.
he doesn't know better. It's like Ruben said, he doesn't play games.
It literally says rated A in the title.
All right, that's it.
Oh God. You move on to the next one. Why edit the title?
All right. So Sega in their I think it was their earnings call. They're thinking about rebooting a lot of games.
Or remake.
Yo, I need that Crazy Taxi.
Yeah,
hey, Crazy Taxi was the shit, man.
Yeah, so they're thinking about rebooting Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Space Channel 5, Res, Panzer Dragoon, Knights, Shinobi, Virtua Fighter, Altered Beast, House of the Dead, Streets of Rage, Soul Hack.
Nice.
Didn't they just make a Streets of Rage?
They did, but that's what making people
okay.
thinking that it's gonna be something. Yeah. I don't think it flopped. I just think
Jet Set Radio would be nice. Crazy Taxi. I love Crazy Taxi.
Tried to play Crazy Taxi.
I had so much fun and memories with Crazy Taxi.
I mean, now that Street Fighter kind of lost its dominance, Virtua Fighter might work out with it. but I don't
Maybe.
know. It just seems pretty interesting.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that Homer Simpson is copied
Can
this
they
Crazy
revive
Taxi
the
game.
Sonic franchise?
I,
it's already alive.
No, shit dead.
How you mean like reboot it?
uh,
Well, what's really interesting is that they think
Sonic 3D.
they separate Persona from Shin Megami Tensei, even though Persona is the Shin Megami game.
Hey, well, man, whatever, man. What Sega wants to do, let them do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I said I hope they do. There's some underrated games on here, like Jet Set Radio and Space Channel 5 are pretty underrated. Virtua Fighter is underrated.
But can those
Ice is
games work
underrated.
in this era of gaming, though?
Maybe not. 'Cause those are more artistic games than they are like straight up games. So maybe not. Because like it's like one of those things where no one wants what was it called? From Sonic Adventure 2, the Chocobo Garden, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Not
Child Garden?
Chocobo, Shadow Garden. There you go. No one wants that. They just want Sonic Adventure. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
So
actually false. There's actually been a huge demand for Child Garden to return.
yeah, no, but I'm saying like as an example, like that's the kind of mentality people have, these days, which is like the game, not really, artistic looking games or like because Jet Set Radio, there's a reason for why you're doing what you're doing, but it's no real action. Like you know what I mean? There's no real, I'm gonna go out
A
and
lot
do
of a lot of gamers got babied into the linear action adventure style of games.
yeah. Like you don't really jump on people's head or anything like that.
Mario.
Yeah, or shoot somebody. It's just around most of the time. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think it'd be interesting if they tried it, see how it goes. But
I
whether they
would.
want to put money on it, I don't
Which
know.
one do you think will be the first one to make a reboot out of it?
I'll probably Panzer Dragoon. I think they just released a version a little bit ago. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
they
did
did.
pretty well. Yeah, I think it did pretty well. And my get in the Streets of Rage also pretty decent. And then on top of that, they have been remastering some of their games and re-releasing them. Like Persona 4 did really well on Steam, despite being like I think like a 15-year-old game by the time it came out. So it's like I think they're thinking like, oh, if all these reboots work, then all these re-releases worked or these remasters work, then it probably is gonna work again too. So if we reboot it, it might work again. Thing is, a remaster is different from a reboot because like a remaster, Persona 4 had clout way before it got re-released on PC.
We all know what is the difference between a remaster and a reboot.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the games that they're remastering had clout already. Like they were already big games before.
Last of Us remastered.
All right, and so
Resident Evil remaster.
No, Resident Evil got a remake though. That was a whole remake.
Yeah, but that's the point, right? Like those games were already pretty big before they got that. So so I don't know about
I just want to see Crazy Taxi too, man. It was a really good game.
Crazy Taxi was the business.
Yeah.
Sonic was the business too on the Dreamcast. It was really ahead of its time.
Yo, wait, hold on. Let me give you guys breaking news. If you download, if you go to Wario64's Twitter account, he has a thing where they did a price error on EA desktop app, and you can buy Biomutant for $2.99.
What?
And so you know the new game Biomutant.
Biomutant?
Yeah, that new game that's coming out. It's supposed to come out on the 25th. So it gives you the pre-order DLC and the standard edition for $2.99. If you go to his Twitter account on Wario64, he has a link for it.
Am I gonna care about this game though?
It's a pretty dope game, what I've seen. Especially it's a $70 or $60 game. Like $2.99. It's not bad.
I'm telling you right now, they're gonna refund all that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Like not EA. Not EA, bro. Like when it comes to EA money, you might as well be trying to take away their food and their kids.
I mean, even Wario said that in his pre-order list, it's there, saying that it's been downloaded.
EA desktop app, is that Origins? No, right?
No, it's just an EA desktop app. That's it.
Yeah.
They got a desktop app?
What? Yeah, it's in beta.
Ah.
Yeah, he
that's gonna
says.
get refunded, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, it says
They're gonna be
Kel.
like, whoopsie.
He just reposted saying, "Hope everyone knows okay. Losing $3 in case we just bought pre-order DLC." I get the same client, but the receipt that it says that it imply it's DLC. But yeah, it doesn't. Oh yeah, it doesn't say the game. But someone's saying that it's the DLC. It could be a code. I don't know. It just he posted it was $2.99, but then he says that uh his
Well, his
yeah
is what he's getting is different from. Oh, I see. Yeah. It looks like it's just DLC.
okay yeah
Yeah, it's just
it is
DLC.
DLC
It's
yeah
the
for sure
mercenary class. Yeah.
yeah just
Oh well.
wanted to make sure.
Where were we?
Sega.
I like that. That's probably one of the best things they've ever fucking made, yo.
I haven't
Yeah.
heard that like in the longest time.
That
I love
and the old school Japanese commercials, like with the guy with with the karate, like the dojo. He was like their Sega spokesperson, and he would always come out saying like just doing all this stupid shit and like having these superpowers and representing Sega. He used to come out with all these like weird ass commercials back in the 90s.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
We got a question. Have you guys ever played Strider?
Strider on what?
The game.
You mean the Ryu, right? With Strider Ryu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never played it.
I have it on
Is it worthwhile?
It's alright.
All right.
I
I don't know if it's the original or it's the remake, but I got the 2014 version. Yeah.
Is that like a side scroller?
I guess, but it's like if you don't like, it's the Strider Ryu from Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
It's that one. Yeah. And so like it's like a hack and slash. It's maybe it's because I played it so late, but I didn't play the original one.
Yeah, because they said I believe that's the hardest game in the world. I don't know about that.
You didn't play Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden, yeah, that game goes
Yeah.
somewhere. I stopped playing that game because I was gonna break the controller.
Yeah.
Brother.
I think, but yeah, Strider is decent. It's a solid game, but it's not amazing. Like it's not
Right.
amazing. But it is. I say like if you really want to try it, you could try it. Like I said, I have a 2014 version, which is a reboot. So maybe the 1989 version is harder. But
I mean, a lot of the games back in the day were hard, way harder.
Yeah.
Well,
So
now
I
it just
would be
makes it
surprised if that
easier.
one was on the level of Ninja Gaiden or even harder. But yeah, the 2014 one wasn't too bad though.
Right.
Hey, let me tell you, which game of Pokemon is the hardest one? To be honest,
It's not hard, bro.
no, gaming. All the games that come out from Pokemon, which one's the hardest?
Gold, Silver, Crystal, yeah. Well,
Those weren't hard. They was just the longest.
no.
Yeah,
they're
boy,
the
like-
hardest. The only reason it was the hardest is because
Okay, fine. That milk tank.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was just a real thing.
Roll out.
And that's
crazy,
so crazy that the computer was smart enough to just keep using.
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is not fair. Do something
I
else.
think they just programmed it to be like, just keep using rollout. Just keep using rollout.
Yeah.
I mean, Pokemon's Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't beat a Pokemon game, I don't know what to tell you. It's not hard of a game.
Yeah.
And even if you're still losing,
You know what?
you just train your Pokemon to be stronger than them.
I want to say the hardest one was the original one, just because back then you had
Yellow?
no, blue and red. Let's get that straight.
I don't
Yellow
think
came
that was
after.
hard either.
Well, okay, but because back then you had no information.
You did
Like,
it, but
there
it was
was-
really straightforward.
There was
though.
not even trying to get the guidebooks wasn't that readily available. And then the hardest part was getting through the fucking cave without flash. Like,
That's a you.
Yeah,
dude.
But I'll
that's
tell
how
you right now.
Yeah,
Get into those caves without flash ain't even hard, man.
For me that is
because
that's just a bunch of Zubats just coming at your face. Like it's just
Yeah,
so
just kill all of them, bro.
Zubat, but all those fuckers are coming at your face in complete darkness. So you're just, bro. I played that game in pitch darkness, and I somehow got the fuck out of that cave. Don't ask me how.
I was whenever I played a Pokemon game, I always went to the cave without Flash. Always run into those two guys who's blocking the path. Like, oh, you're not supposed to be here yet. Like,
there was one time,
you memorize the map though.
There was one time I forgot to get his escape ropes, and I went there without Flash. I got so lost for like a day that I just literally just made sure I died so I could go back to the Pokemon Center.
That's that, yo. You know, you have to get out.
Yo, man, I was lost. I was like, wow, this is really
that
dark.
And Gold Silver Crystal had a red at the end too.
Yeah, he was hard. But at that point, you already beat the game.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that,
I was just saying because I saw that people were still complaining about Pokemon being hard. Like, how you get everything for free?
Pokemon is more tedious than it is difficult.
Yeah, it is.
Like the hardest Pokemon game I ever had to get through, like personally, was Sun and Moon because they just talk so much. I'm just like, yo, can I play the game? Like
for me, it was X and Y because it was just boring.
Yeah, X and Y was probably the.
I'll say Pokemon Blue and Red. Yeah, just
that was easy.
The first time I played, it was really hard.
It was hard. It was just really boring.
But they had some like the best characters in X and Y though.
I don't care.
Like Life said there, man, he was just like, nah, F the world, F all y'all.
Sun and Moon was hella boring.
Yeah, Sun and Moon, they just talk too much. Like they need to stop. I was like, look, I get it. Like Sun and Moon had like the greatest characters, like period. But you know, they just talk too much. Like the story was interesting, but it was just
the easiest Pokemon game is Sword and Shield.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Yeah.
That's not even a game.
Yeah, they have the biggest joke of a team. Like they're like Team Yeah. I'm like, you guys are not even evil. This is annoying.
Yeah. To be honest, I played 2 hours on Sun and Moon. I couldn't play at all.
See, that's why you can't have Team Rainbow Rocket after Sword and Shield. Because can you imagine them guys being next to Giovanni, Lysander, Cyrus?
Pretty much Jesse and James.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, and then you just have Team Yells. Like,
didn't they make Marnie the
Team Yell?
Nah, it's her brother. Is it her brother? Is that dude Marnie's brother? Pierce?
I don't remember.
Well, I think they're rooting for them. I think Marnie and Pierce are siblings, but they're rooting for.
That was not even a team, man.
It really wasn't. It really wasn't a team. It was easily the worst one. The worst. Team
I like Team Skull though because they were thugs.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like even they weren't bad. Like when you really it's like when you look at Team Skull, it's like okay, cool. But then like you realize, oh, the real bad guys is the Aether Paradox Foundation. Like that makes more sense.
Team Skull took over their own town. Like they did something. You know?
But they had $1 million help. But the craziest one is Cyrus.
Yeah. Team Rocket almost took over the world.
Yeah, well, but Cyrus wanted to destroy the universe.
True that.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm tired of this place. Needs more chaos. Like, how do you reason?
Yeah, he got clapped though.
In terms of boss level, Giovanni was top dog.
Yeah. He just wanted power.
He didn't rely on magic. He just relied on smart and business moves. That's it.
Yeah. That he had his own research and development.
Like that.
He had his own company. He was
legit the boss.
And he got beat by
the underground boss. No, the second time.
A teenager. Not even a teenager. He was like 10.
No, but Team Rocket was fighting on everywhere. They were like, "Yo, we gonna go to Kanto. We gonna go to Johto. We gonna go everywhere we can." They were crazy. You can imagine they took over. Think about it for a second. They took over Silphco, right? They just walked up and they were like, "Yo, this is ours now." Even the police wasn't there.
Yo, the police was somewhere else.
We're like, "Oh, we can't do anything about these guys. Go handle it. Go ahead, kid." Like these are some very dangerous criminals. There you go. Like you only live 2 years anyway. Like you don't know that much. Like
all right, let's move on to the next one. So So the streamers facing big problems apparently
Yeah,
because
really.
of bullying and all that stuff. What's up? What's up with this?
No, it goes to both ways. Talking about how the chat being toxic to the LGBTQA community, being toxic about
It's
the
not just that
sexual
community.
harassment.
You know, there's other
Also,
communities.
but also
They're
that
using that as a light.
no, but remember those the chat. Some different YouTubers make a clip about the streamers talk about something with a joke that they made, but they were talking like dark humor. They were doing have dark humor or being sarcastic, and
Yeah.
some other people taking that other way, and it creates a toxic environment.
They
On the
clip
stream,
they clip
they
it
clip
and
it.
they out of context, and then they'll
They add
put
a context.
the they'll
Yeah, they
put
add a
the
content, and
they'll put like,
they
oh,
make
this person hates XYZ.
yeah, and they just make more promos to the streamer or to the YouTuber,
Look,
and
man.
then I got to a point. Yeah, it got to a point that big streamers can't handle it.
Well, here's what you do when you join the internet. You either ignore the internet or you accept the internet. You
Like
can't have both.
I'm going to simplify this a lot, right? Because maybe that's just how I like to see the world. But at the end of the day, this is fame. This is what fame
Yeah.
is. Like, this has always been the case, right? Everything is out of context. So before you had the internet, you had TMZ. It's not out of context, but they would always
Paparazzi.
Yeah.
paparazzi, like, which are toxic. People knew these people to be toxic, and all this stuff. It's like, this is what goes along with fame. Like, this is like, you don't get famous. Like if you're making a lot of money just doing something and having people be around you, or a lot of people knowing who you are, chances are that's what's gonna happen. It's fame. It's just fame. That's how fame works. There's a consequence to being able to make so much money doing what you love. You like to just play video games, that's cool. But to get paid tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars just to play video games, there's gonna be a downside. And this is the downside. Like,
especially if you get like 20,000+ viewers per stream.
right.
You're gonna get trolls. You're gonna get the nice ones. Just
You're gonna get haters.
Yeah, but sometimes you get the
You're
death
always
threats,
gonna
people.
get
And on top of that, it's
Correct.
just like, and it just as much as that, the consequence of streaming and being famous is that, just as much the consequence of that toxic behaviors is what changes, websites, is what changes YouTube, is what changes Twitch. Just like, they take these stances because the chats are toxic. The chats are toxic because they have a place to be toxic. And so so they start changing it. So it's like what I was saying before. When people complain about take away the tri-hex emoji, they were like, "Oh, why take away the tri-hex emoji? That's not fair." It's because you go back to, I think it was a Hearthstone 2014. Look at the champion. It was, I think, a black dude. And what did people do? They spam the tri-hex emoji, set the N word, all that kind of stuff. And then they were like, "Oh, it's just fun and jokes." They had an interview with the guy the next day, like, "It's not funny to me. It's not a joke to me. That's not cool." Right. And then, so now then Twitch took away the tri-hex emoji. And people complained about that. I was like, "But what would you think was going to happen?" Like, you have the consequence of your actions is that Twitch had to do what they had to do. Right. And the consequence of them streaming it meant that the consequence of them streaming it allowed trolls to come out. The consequence of the trolls come out made Twitch change their stuff. That's how it goes. It's always another link in the chain.
It doesn't matter how much moderation you have. You can't stop everything.
Right.
There's just no way. There's no way you can do that.
Right.
If you could, there'd literally be no trolls on the internet.
Right. I mean, let's say you had 100 mods. For what? How many people watching you? 80,000, 50,000? 100 mods can't take care of that. Even if you had 1,000 mods, they can't really take care of all that. And so it's like, there's really nothing you could do about it. You could try to take steps, or the website could try to take steps, but ultimately, there's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, they just
at the end of the day, like, you just gotta ignore it.
Like,
don't
people could
feed
ignore it,
trolls,
but
if you see them there, just don't feed them.
Like, but this is at the point of like, this is a point that you had enough, right? This is at the point that you can't handle no more, right? That's what people are saying.
Here's the thing, though. If you're on the internet, if you don't like it, get off the internet.
And that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to.
Right.
If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Yeah, like, and if you don't like it, if you don't feel like you can be yourself, you don't feel like you can be open, the only real 100% guaranteed solution is to just walk away. But every time you come back, say, "But the money is nice. This is my livelihood." That's the consequence.
That's
You don't
what
want to work.
comes with it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what comes with that money. That's what comes with that kind of lifestyle.
No, well, being famous, like a famous singer, actor, rapper, NBA player, sports player, whatever, it comes with paparazzi. People will be following you around.
And you don't get that money being a nobody.
Exactly.
That's like people saying like when you become famous, you give up privacy.
Pretty much.
Essentially, yeah. When you become famous, you give up a certain part of your lifestyle that you can no longer live like that.
And that's why you make so much money. Because like there's a consequence of that. You don't just get stuff, and that's what always confused me a lot. I mean, people want privacy. I expect that, and I accept that people want privacy. But at the end of the day, it's like you are getting that money because you chose to give up a part of your privacy.
Yeah.
Right? You chose to put your face out there. You chose to put your opinions out there. You chose to put all that stuff out there. You have a right to do that, but you don't have a right to expect no response.
Yep.
You don't have a right to then turn around and say, well, I don't want you guys to be in my life. Like, no, like you put it in public space, the public gets to see it. They get to react to it. They get to respond to it. It's how it goes.
That's called freedom of speech.
Yeah, pretty much. Freedom of everything. Expression, speech, whatever.
Yeah,
all of that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
don't
it's
understand
like-
that. They just more people, more streamers are like
And I
having
think
a
it's
hard
like
time
these
with that.
streaming services, they're gonna try their best to do their best to satisfy their biggest streamers because they're the money makers and all that stuff. Without them, they don't survive, so they're gonna try anyways. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna be able to stop that. Like
Definitely not.
you block their account, guess what? They're gonna make a whole new account and
Your
do it all
account
over
and made the
again.
same. Yep.
They
But
do it in game, even fucking video games. You block the account, guess what? I'm gonna go make a whole new account and I'm gonna go troll again and cheat some more.
Yeah, the
Warzone is one of those.
the consequence of everyone knowing who you are means not only do all the nice people know who you are, but all the douchebags do too.
Yep, and there's gonna be people that hate who gonna hate out there, specifically to hate because they either envy you or they just do it for fun.
Yeah,
There are people that literally are trolls just for fun.
Yeah, just to get a reaction, just to laugh, just to be entertained. Yeah.
Yeah, like these people are not people are gonna be doing this in the real. Like they're not going to.
Hopefully, people are trying now.
And that's what it is.
That's what it comes down to.
Very bad though.
So, new Batman movie
No,
Anime.
I see.
and Batman and Superman movie. Oh, not movie,
Oh,
Serious.
series. Oh, I read that wrong.
Super.
I mean, I guess so.
I mean, the Batman series is just a wallpaper. To be honest,
Yeah.
this is how the new Batman series comes to it. And
Yeah.
then what I like about it is the show for the Batman one. The people who made the animation for the 2000 Batman series are the people who gonna work on this one too.
The 2000 Batman series.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
the show-
don't think that's the important part. The important part is that the guys who originated the animated series from the '90s is going back. Bruce Timm is going back to work on it.
Right. Yeah. That's what it's called. So it's called the name of the Batman one is called Batman Caped Crusader.
Right.
And the Superman one is called My Adventures with Superman. And it's supposed to be Jack Quaid, the guy who plays the nerd looking dude in The Boys.
Right.
He's supposed to be
Yeah.
playing Superman or voicing Clark Kent. I think they're gonna be. I think for that in that show it's supposed to be in high school, right? Around that age.
Oh,
I believe so.
Superman
so
one,
yeah. To
And
be
then-
honest, I'm more concentrated in the Batman series than the Superman series.
yeah. I mean, Batman is
That-
like, yeah,
Because Batman could have more potential to it.
definitely.
Batman is the pseudo underdog. He's an underdog, but not really.
Yeah, he has the power of money.
Yep. He's like screw the rules. I have money.
You know, oh, you're super strong alien money.
Yup.
Money.
You're the Flash.
Slap that money.
Money will
Yeah.
stop you.
You're a super intelligent computer from another planet. Money.
Essentially.
He
That's
does,
all it
he does
is.
money.
Yeah, excited. I don't even care to be honest.
I mean, I'm excited
I'm more
that that there's something that needs to be. There's something that the DC is doing with the characters instead of like kind of leaving them there, especially because Warner Brothers had that thing about Batman not being on a small screen because he's using the, you know what I mean?
No, small screen live action.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like the fact that they kind of pushed that back and they were focused on their live action shows. I'm glad that they're actually decided to do so, especially because it's animated and it seems to be like a lot of resurgence of animation in the United States lately, which I'm happy about too. So yeah,
Yes.
I'm happy about it.
Yeah, to be honest,
Great.
most of my family who are like really fans for Batman series, it just brings like the old fashioned for Batman the series from the 2000s.
Yeah.
Back to like to how it was.
The 2000 series? You talking about
Yeah.
the 90s one? Or the
Well,
Batman?
I watch in the 2000. I watch in the 2000. I didn't.
Well,
even
it's
watch
it's,
it
an,
in
it's
the
like
2000s would be Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond and the Batman.
Yeah.
Wasn't that kind of the same animation? The
Batman
Justice League
Beyond.
and all that?
Batman.
It's slightly
It was the
upgraded.
same
It's like the Justice League animation.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of like more fun to it to how the animation is gonna work for this Batman.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see
Judging
because
by
this
the cover,
this
it's looking like gonna be a little stylized.
yeah,
Yeah.
because this
It's different.
this
that's the
this
adult.
Batman
from the comic
is the original Batman. So if you look at like the first ever appearance of Batman on a comic, that's how
Yeah.
it looks like.
That's what I got.
You tell me it's
Yeah.
gonna be the one that's like sleeping in the bed with Robin and shit.
Probably.
The one that slapped the shit out of Robin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Get your ass back in
Yeah.
bed, boy.
Child.
Oh, he's gonna have the blue and gray one,
Yeah,
blue and gray suit.
maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Depending on the style that they choose.
Yeah, because his ears are looking kind of long in that picture. Ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
They're really long.
And then the Superman one. That looks like adult Superman. Looks has
Are you sure? It looks
It
like
looks
a
more
college
like young adult, like at least
Yeah.
18 to 21.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like anime style too.
Yeah, a mix between two. Both.
Right.
I'm loving more animation. You know,
Right. They're trying
maybe we get more Dolphins out here.
Hopefully not that Dolphins ending though.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Yeah, that ending was really. Oh my god. Yeah.
I was like, this is why France don't have Hollywood. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that's the worst ending I've ever seen. And if you thought Endgame was bad, go look at the Dolphins ending. It's called Dolphins, Bookworm and Judith. Go watch that ending and tell me that France deserves to have a Hollywood after that. They don't.
So to go on a DC topic, so a new Injustice animated movie coming out.
Yeah. So they're taking a game and they're turning it into a movie, right? An animated movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Supposedly, right?
In the DCEU, man. This is what Snyder wanted to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
the movie.
technically he kind of did it and Justice League towards the end.
Kinda, but he couldn't fulfill it. You know, he gave us a little taste of it.
Right.
No, everything.
Isn't Injustice the one where wait, how does
it's the one where
He kills Lois,
Joker kills Lois.
he tricks
because-
Superman to kill his Lois.
Yeah, while she was pregnant.
And then Superman
so-
loses his shit and just says fuck
Loses
it.
his shit. While Batman was interrogating Joker, he breaks into the cell while he was interrogating him and punched him through the heart.
Right.
And if you notice, the Snyder Cut was setting that up too.
Yeah.
We're never gonna see that. We're never going to be able to see that. Hey, hashtag save the Snyderverse.
I mean, I just didn't like. I'm not gonna lie. Like this storyline is the epitome of what I don't like about DC. Because it's like, hey, Superman is going bad. How do you stop him? Another Superman.
I know you never just have to.
Yeah, and that's the issue right there. Another Superman. Like, it's crazy.
How do you stop Superman? Just make a bunch of kryptonite weapons and call it a day.
Well, they
Make
still
him
got
a
And real quick.
because it's funny too. Because you had like in the Gauge, you had the Atlanteans. They were on land, and like, oh, we can fight Superman. Then the Superman comes from different dimensions, stomps the shit out of him. And that's the one that holds back. Remember, the good one is the one that holds back. The evil one doesn't give a shit, right?
Yeah, he'll start clapping.
He would have stopped him into wine that we don't even know what it tastes like.
Now,
Oh,
I'm kind of curious to see the animation for it because the Injustice games, those stories actually pretty nice, pretty good. So seeing
Mhm.
it animated in animation would be probably pretty nice too.
Yeah. Yeah.
No what can we say? It's Injustice. Like,
Yeah.
it better be.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
that's
yeah, and I want to see if they make any changes because man, in Injustice, Superman turned Wonder Woman into a little bitch.
that's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, DC they usually are really good at making animated movies. It's just that the live action is where they really fucking suck at. But
Yeah.
their animation is usually always
Point.
really
Yeah.
really
Tough
good.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's as if they should just take that team and move them towards live action to help live action team make live action movies. Be like, this is how you do XYZ. And that Green Ranger, wow.
I think what it is that when you take a look at animation, you could do so much with it versus live action.
It's
Right.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
But we got CGI now. We can do a lot.
Yeah. But then that means you gotta care more about the budget. So do you do CGI, heavy CGI, or do you do it with the good actors?
Hey man, low budget animation movies can be a low budget animation movie.
True.
we never know.
All right, so that's
I just want to see the cast of it.
Okay, if you want a sneak peek of it, go play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just
Pretty
go on
much.
YouTube and watch the movie.
Yeah.
Watch the 2 hour movie. There's 2 hours.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 leaks. So plot synopsis. I didn't get to read this one. Oh, I know that
They were just like saying that Knuckles gonna
we
be
gotta
dead.
talk about this. This photo is this Photoshop? Yeah, that shit is on
I'm
point.
sure it's Photoshop, yeah.
Yeah,
That Knuckles is clean.
Yeah, that's on
pretty-
point, man. That's on point.
That Knuckles is real fucking clean. That Tails is clean too. They have reference though, but this Knuckles they had to make that from scratch. But
Well,
I'm
they
sure
also
they
have
used-
reference of Knuckles too, because in the first movie before he comes to the real world, the guys who are chasing Sonic are are his race. The echidnas that are
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But they weren't out of costume though. You know what I mean?
Well, right, but I mean they had the body frame, so like they already have the body frame, and the face is not too hard to just produce because I mean kind of
I'm
looks like
sure
Sonic.
they just took Sonic and
Right.
just started
Mhm.
adding more like knuckle features and stuff.
Oh
Right.
yeah, no, they definitely did. If you take a look at his Knuckles' hair, you can see the Photoshop.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's right
I mean,
there.
it's real clean though. I gotta give that.
Yeah,
to
no,
real
it's definitely clean. Yeah,
Very
definitely.
solid, yeah.
Yo, Paramount made this, right? The movie.
Was it Paramount?
Yeah, it was
I
Paramount,
don't.
right?
Okay. Maybe.
I'm gonna just say Paramount. I can quote me on this later. So Paramount, look at this and don't fuck it up, okay? You did Tails pretty good. You did Sonic revision pretty good. You know what bothers me though is that apparently that Tails design they had, they didn't have to revise that after the Sonic revision. That was the original Tails. So I'm like, how do you get Tails so good but you fuck up Sonic?
Right.
Like I don't understand that.
Yeah.
But either way, this is
They made Sonic really bad.
Yeah. So apparently the story is Robotnik comes back and he's working with Knuckles.
Yeah.
Sonic 3. I think they're gonna mix Sonic 2 and 3 in one movie.
Yeah, it's just funny because apparently it starts off in Green Hills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the movie too. Yeah. If you guys don't know what Green Hills is, first stage of Sonic.
Everyone should know what Green Hills is. They've made that stage so many times.
So many times.
Like you have to, if you play Sonic, you know what Green Hill Zone is.
Yeah.
I think Ray does it.
Shit, if Ray does, well, Ray's not a gamer.
He should be.
Shit, even my mom knows what Green Hill Zone is.
Yeah, that's
But
But
I mean,
yeah,
the first
man.
Sonic movie I thought was a good movie. They could only make this a little better. Just don't go overboard crazy on
I
it.
just want to see who plays Knuckles. Yeah.
Just do the same thing they did in the first one. Simple story, decent CGI, and just that's it.
Thing
Just
is, will they make Knuckles fly?
No, he
I
can.
want to see. I want to see.
I know he
Knuckles
flies.
better.
People say The Rock might play Knuckles.
No,
No, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
No, we
Yeah,
don't need him.
I don't need that.
Yeah.
Like they're like, look, if they really want to make it up, Kevin Hart as Tails.
Chill, bro. I don't need Jumanji out here. Who you think should play Knuckles?
That's a tough one.
Bautista.
Nah, but
He's still trying to get that Gears of War movie made.
For real.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be John Cena.
Chill.
Nah, you can call that.
I don't know. I don't know who can play Knuckles. Just get the original actor. That's it.
That's the thing, because Knuckles, like, with the exception of the recent games, he didn't really talk like that.
Knuckles talked a lot, bro.
No, he
Sonic
did.
Adventure?
I don't know which game you were.
I mean, like voice acting.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure,
Yeah, that
Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes. Every Sonic 3D game that Knuckles is in, he has spoken.
Like 100% full voice.
Yes, full voice.
Yeah.
acting.
No, I'm not talking about making like grunts like Mario.
No,
full.
full.
I'm talking about like 30,
Yes.
40 minutes of dialogue.
Bro, Sonic Adventure 1 was all based around the Master Emerald, which was who guards that? Knuckles.
Well, he sucked because Sonic got it.
But yeah, he has full blown voice lines ever since his 3D.
I never paid attention to him, which means they don't need that voice actor again.
Yeah, his voice actor will actually fit Knuckles.
Yeah.
But the original one, they scrapped all that besides Robotnik. So
Yeah. Oh, Robotnik's supposed to come back too, by the way.
of course,
yeah, with Knuckles. Yeah.
you don't make a Sonic movie without Robotnik.
What about Eggman?
Same shit. Same shit. We thought they were different people, but it turns out they're the same.
Yeah, because what was the one with the girl, the human girl?
That was 2006. Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, because now when they were like Robotnik was Eggman's grandfather. That's why it
Really?
became confusing. Yeah.
Ah.
I see it.
Well, Robotnik and then there's Eggman. So
That's why I got confusing, but then it was just pretty much no, they're the same person. It's just that they're BSing.
you need to stop saying.
Remember, 2006 was the worst game for a reason.
Yeah, like 2006 had potential, man. Like,
I mean, they lost potential once he started kissing humans.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's weird.
That beats theology.
You're an animal.
No, shut up. I don't want to
You know
hear
what's
about
crazy?
that.
Sonic's head was the size of like half her body.
I know, right?
Dude, I don't want to see that.
Oh shit, man, that's funny. So I guess we go on to some better news since we might talk more about this stuff. So Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, villain, Shumagarath.
Guys, gotta remember, out of all the Sonic characters, Tails is the only one that's a proper color. Anyways.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
you talking about its species? Shit, that's true. He's a fox.
I don't know how much it matters seeing how he has two tails, but
I mean, whatever. But he's a fox.
He's a mutant.
All right, Doctor Strange
yeah.
too. So got the villain, I guess. The villain is Shumagarath.
yeah, so it's gonna be that eyeball, and it's gonna be and they also what's her name, America Fuentes or whatever, Chavez. America Chavez is gonna be in there, so Miss America is also gonna be Doctor Strange too.
Yep.
So you got I think Shumagarath was I think that's how you pronounce his name, right? Garath.
Yeah, Shumagarath.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna control Scarlet Witch's mind?
I don't know, because Shumagarath has nothing to do with Scarlet Witch.
It doesn't, but it has to do with
right. It has to do with the movie and her being in it. But
yeah,
I
but
think
the thing is, like, they've been switching all this shit up to the point they could just make her like.
Yeah, but the thing, that's the difference is because the book has in her influence, and he has nothing to do with the Darkhold. I mean, the Darkhold, the book. Yeah, okay, yeah. So the Darkhold that she's reading, he has nothing to do that of anything because they're saying multiverse. Because you have to remember, Shumagarath is imprisoned in his own little pocket dimension, and so it is probably something that they're going, like him and Wanda are going to like go to by accident, and then just circumstances is just going to fall, and then he comes out. Probably
I
from his
think Wanda's
dimension.
gonna be
No, because didn't trying to remember where I saw it, read it, but didn't Shumagura jump into the what's her name? Tilda Swanson's character?
The
he
ancient one?
controls somebody.
Yeah, it was Tilda Swanson's character. I
He
forgot her
controls
name.
somebody.
Something whatever. I forgot her name.
I don't know if it was the ancient one, but I know that
there you go,
the ancient one, the ancient one fought against him, but it was a copy of him. It wasn't the actual of Shumagarath, because Shumagarath can't really escape, and so what he does is that he, like, whatever little space he sends his like a essence of his copy, so they're not actually fighting the real one, because if they were to ever fight the real one, it would be like OP, like no one would be able to fucking fight him. Yeah, especially if it's just Doctor Strange and Wanda. It'd be
I think
match.
I think he's gonna probably take over Wanda.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they kind of emphasize that her magic is chaos magic. He is chaos and all that.
Yeah, but I don't think that he's going to influence her to get into his dimension. I feel like that she's going to so happen to go into his dimension, like with Doctor Strange, and then maybe him take over her. But I don't think he's going
he's definitely
influence her.
He's gonna break out.
Yeah, that's what I think. He's gonna break out.
OP, they're gonna have to, like, oh shit, I got to save her, whatever.
Right. Right.
I mean, all I can tell you right now is that this might be the move where Doctor Strange becomes, amazing.
The OP.
Not yet.
Unlock his powers.
I don't
become God.
But Doctor Strange is strong, guys.
I mean,
yeah,
but I mean, if we're talking about now Doctor Strange, he's nerfed to fuck.
Oh yeah,
if we're talking about Doctor Strange, I'm saying I'm in the comics, right? But if we're talking about Doctor Strange when he first came out, he was OP as shit. Like, he was omnipotent. Like, that's how fucking strong he was in the comics. Yeah. And they were like, and then
they had to nerf
and they had to nerf him because they were like, he's as strong as the universe. Like,
he was on a god level. When I say god,
pretty much.
I don't mean like celestial god. I mean like god.
Wouldn't he have to be in this movie? Wouldn't he have to reach that level? Because Shumagarath
he's pretty strong.
He's stronger than a cosmic being. So
yeah, he is. I mean, he is.
Would he be on Dormammu's level? I would guess he'd be on Dormammu.
No, he's stronger than Dormammu.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he's stronger than Dormammu.
Because Shumagarath existed before,
right?
The Infinity Stones existed.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He exists way before that time. So he's literally stronger than all.
He's like he's like he's like, no, he's not an elder god. He's a progenitor being. So like he because there's also more of him, but he was like the strongest one out of all of them, and like he just like drifted away from them because all he wanted to do was like his shit and conquer worlds and conquer universes. And he was so strong that they had to trap him in a dimension where he couldn't escape.
Yeah. Like the Infinity Stones together with the Gauntlet can, do whatever the fuck they want. But I think you said, I don't know if you said that Infinity Stones only work within that universe, right?
Yeah,
right.
So they don't work outside.
Right.
So they
don't work in the universe.
If Shumagarath came into that universe, can the Infinity Stone stop him?
There are Infinity Stones that do work in any universe, but I think there's only one copy of
it. No. So they actually scrapped that in the comics. So it is right now, because remember there's also the Infinity Stones and the Infinity Gems, right? Whenever they can't use the stones, they use the gems. And the gems are different colors too. And then so like they supposedly what they did is that now the stones are, because since they've been broken so many times in that universe, that they're only able to work within their universe. But if you were to bring like the Infinity Stones into another universe, they wouldn't work there.
They wouldn't work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But in the comic there was one set of stones that could work in any universe. But I forgot what universe it came from. It was like it was the only ones that could work. There was no other ones that could work like outside of their universe.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, he was pretty strong. I wonder what happened between who would win in a fight between him and God Emperor Doom. I want to see
God
that.
Emperor Doom. Well,
that'd be strange at his max.
Yeah, I think God Emperor Doom would beat him because God Emperor Doom was able to beat a Beyonder, and a Beyonder beats like any Marvel being in the universe, other than the one above all.
Exactly, but Strange was close to the level of the one above all. That's why I wonder.
Right. I mean, but if we're talking right. If we were talking about like Doctor Strange when he first came out, right? But like when the Beyonders came, right. Because when the Beyonders were written into Marvel Comics, he was already nerfed to fuck. And plus the Beyonders are like probably the strongest thing other than that one dude from what was it? Secret Wars 2.
Oh, the Beyonder?
Yeah, the Beyonder, the kid who like copies any power he wants.
Oh, that kid.
Yeah, so like that kid is actually like the most strongest being ever written because he could just copy any fucking power he wants.
That's broken.
Yeah.
Like he had no limit. Like he even copied the Living Tribune's power.
Right.
And I was just like, all right, I'm gonna body you. Bye.
but yeah, like we'll see. I mean, I want to see this movie. This movie's supposed to come out multiple times already.
Right. It's gonna be.
Now the timeline is all messed up and how they're gonna release it.
It's so weird too that they chose to announce Shimo Gorath in this movie when Starro is in Suicide Squad.
That's true.
It's weird, right? It's just like, oh shit, Starro's in Suicide Squad. Hey, drop Shimo Gorath.
Space sea creatures.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Actually didn't. Oh, this is
Kintaro.
The creator of Berserker, huh?
Yeah.
Creator Berserker.
So if you're hoping for the ending, it's too late now.
Yeah, we're never gonna get it.
You never get the ending now. He died of a tear in his heart at the age of 54 2 days ago. Oh, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Oh, yesterday was announced. We don't know if he died yesterday.
Right, announced. Right, he was actually the day before yesterday. Yes.
Okay.
It was a public announced.
You won't get the official ending, but the anime will do some kind of ending.
Yeah. So I think the Berserk went into publication in the 80s, 89,
89. It started. Yeah.
Right, and it pretty much, if you ever wonder why you have like all those characters with big ass swords, you could thank him for it.
Well, that and also
the original.
Also, anything like Dark Souls and all those games is from him.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like we wouldn't get any. Yeah, we wouldn't get any of those games if it wasn't for Berserk.
He pretty much created all those concepts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so he's a legend. He passed away. Rest in peace to him. Say you never get into the ending to Berserk anymore.
You wouldn't get Bleach if it wasn't for Berserk.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you wouldn't get Bleach. You wouldn't get Cloud Strife. You wouldn't get
Dante.
Bloodborne.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, when you said the future forward.
Yeah, it's crazy too because he wasn't old. He was pretty young.
He was middle aged. Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty fucking young, and it just sucks because like he worked on that story for so fucking long, and then for him not to be able to end that conclusion of that arc.
And that's the thing. Like, hopefully, like if there's anything, hopefully, like he wrote the story down,
right?
Like from beginning to end, and he just turned it into manga pages.
I
think last time I like read an excerpt from like the last comic, which was like probably a few months ago. Like he was barely delving into like the other gods, like from other universes, like all those those dark gods.
Yeah,
like he was barely getting into those gods, and I'm like, fuck. Like, when is he gonna end that shit?
But did he take like a long break at one point?
Yeah, he did. He took
like
a huge
5-10 year break. Yeah.
Right. And then but he came back to it, and so he's been working on it ever since.
Yeah.
I mean, a good storyteller usually has, before they even start anything, they have their beginning and their ending already,
Yeah.
and they're just writing it off to meet that ending.
Yeah, I think he had an
Uh,
ending. I think he had an ending, but I don't think he first saw it being so popular that he would do it for so many years.
yeah, I think part of it is like because it is like Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Like the way you probably intended it to be a certain way, but then
Right.
like once people's like minds gets going,
Yeah.
Right.
you're like, oh, okay, that's actually a little bit better. Let's go that way
Mhm.
instead. Like,
And if you
Right.
have fan favorites and you don't want to kill that fan favorite off, so you change the
Right.
story a
Yeah.
little bit. It does happen
Yeah.
like that. Like
Yeah.
there's many characters in games and any media that it becomes a fan favorite, and then they were gonna kill him off, and they're like, oh, because he's a fan favorite, we're gonna keep him because he's gonna bring more
Right.
ratings.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, recipes to him.
Respect
peace.
them. And all.
And speaking of manga, just this last day, so apparently some people got to see the Attack on Titan alternate ending, and they're saying it's actually worse.
Oh
So,
wait,
I heard that. I heard.
Yeah.
I heard that. I heard that on YouTube. Like people on YouTube were mad.
Is it out?
No, I think it's actually I think it's supposed to be released today.
I think it's
Oh,
already
was it
out.
April?
I think it was
Oh, it
leaked
came
or
in.
it's already out because
Okay.
Let's see.
people are reacting to it on YouTube.
Let's
Really?
see.
Yeah.
Get to
Oh, there's a bunch. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, 39 is this is 139.5?
Because there's supposed to be two alternate endings.
Right.
It could be that one already came out, and then the second one is not out yet. But yeah, it's
Oh, this is new. I didn't see this.
it's pretty bad from what people said.
Yeah. I think I saw like a render of like the drawing of Aaron and he looks emo as fuck. Like I was just like, what did they do? What did they do? What did they do to my boy?
Did he survive the shot? Oh, it's right here.
We could do this after the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got one more. Aqua Teen Hunger Force coming back. Say what?
No, so actually
Movies.
Yeah, so they're making movies off their most popular shows, which is kind of hilarious because I think they canceled like 2 out of 3 of these.
Yes, Aqua Teen Hunger
Yeah.
Force.
No, Aqua Teen Hunger Force ended. But
yeah, it
Metalocalypse,
ended, but
Metalocalypse got canceled, and so did Venture Bros.
Venture
Yeah,
Bros
they
was
did.
funny as shit, man.
Yeah, Venture Bros was pretty good. I don't know why they canceled that, but
Adult
apparently,
Swim be having the weirdest cartoons, but they're oddly entertaining. Like
Yeah.
you look at Aqua Teen Hunger Force and like, what the fuck is this? And you're like, damn, that's a great fucking cartoon, man.
pretty
That
much.
isn't a that show
Right,
is
that
so
messed
fucking
with the
good,
screen.
man.
Yeah, exactly. And so they plan on making movies. All of
Ray
them are
comes
gonna
back
go.
and there's already some
yeah,
hiccups.
it was already
And they're all supposed to go to HBO Max. And for some of the shows, like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the original creators are coming back. But it's not confirmed for Venture Bros, but it's not confirmed for Metalocalypse yet.
Yo, I miss Aqua Teen Hunger Force, man. That thing, man. What
That
was
shit
that
was
that
hilarious.
special they did? They didn't call it was called Aqua Teen something.
Yeah,
They-
I don't know about
And they did a special after it ended. I forgot what it was called. I didn't see that one though.
Yeah, I mean they did Aqua did pretty cool things. Like they did the little fan thing for the live action one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Where they had like T-Pain as Frylock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Adult Swim be having some gems, man. They know what they're doing over there. They
Yeah,
definitely know what they're doing.
definitely.
And that's why Toonami's on there now.
I know, right? So you're just like, yo, if you don't want it, let us have it.
Right?
Um,
Yeah, but that's good news though. I'm looking forward to the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie and the Venture Bros. I love Venture Bros, man.
Yeah, any movie like for Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I just need to see the Moon Knights.
Yo,
man.
even C Lab.
2021.
Yeah, that shit was awesome too, man. That thing was good. Love these shows. It's just odd shows that you will think would not be good and just they're
right.
comedically funny.
Right.
Yeah, you can tell like if it was like any other place, they probably would have like never approved it.
Most likely.
But like when you really like see it executed, it's probably one of those shows. It's those kind of shows like on paper they look bad, but when they execute it, they execute it really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great though. More animations. Look at that.
Oh.
Ain't gonna be amazing animation, but some more 2D animation. And that's pretty much it for what we have today, yo.
Oh.
Oh, we ended on time too.
Made it on time too. Oh my god.
Ray, you can go back and keep doing your homework. And we got to do the outro ourselves.
Yo, you know you cannot do that without me.
Yo, yes we can.
He did the last 2 minutes too.
That's the hardest part of the whole podcast. Saying bye to everyone.
Oh snap! All right, Ray, do your job.
All right, then, people. Do you have any last things you guys want to announce for your pages or anything like that before we go?
You can go check out my pages at Josh Gambino.
There you go.
Don't get HBO Max. Don't get
what? Don't get HBO Max.
Oh yeah, that's one thing we didn't talk about. HBO Max is gonna have ads.
Oh, the cheaper.
The cheaper version.
Can you imagine watching the Snyder Cut with fucking ads, bro? That's a 6-hour movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, with ads is another hour. It's another hour with ads.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys see like Lord of the Rings or like Harry Potter on the TV version with the commercials. My God, it takes like the whole day.
Yeah, but they end up cutting. They end up cutting certain scenes just to be timeline.
But have you guys ever like gone and used Peacock, which is the NBC's live stream?
Let's go. They hold that.
Yeah, but I mean, that is like what Hulu used to be. Like, you know, you only watch their content with ads on it. They also have pay-per-view content, but
but what Hulu used to be is you can watch live TV
without ads.
Live, you know, no, not you watch it with ads, but it's like let's say let's say The Boys was on live TV, right? You're like, you know what? I don't want to watch it live. You can watch it on Hulu a few hours afterwards. You know, that's what Hulu was. You can watch live TV a few hours later.
So the issue that happened with Hulu is that they just had too many licenses with too many different companies, and started pulling, started change demands. Said no, you have to have ads on this one. Like even if you paid against it, it was too many differences. It wasn't a consistent.
You know what was
experience.
The bullshit?
What?
Even if you buy the premium version of Hulu, some shows will still have ads.
Some show had to run ads. Like that was a part of the agreement. So
I'm like, I'm not paying a premium for you to give me more ads.
It was just too inconsistent.
That's how it sounds right now. Paying HBO. Why are you gonna pay $10 to watch content with ads?
No, but if you pay $15, you get.
I know.
Yeah, but if you get the $10 version, you have to watch it with ads, and you don't get the movies that premiere in theaters.
Oh, this is the dumbest shit.
Yeah, it's not even worth it.
Yeah.
Like, why would I even waste my time?
Yeah,
like this is crazy. Why even do that? Like they're doing that to try to compete with Disney Plus's price, but it's like Disney Plus don't even give you ads. So why wouldn't I just go to Disney Plus?
It's dumb because they have more content than Disney right now. So I don't know why they're so worried about it.
Let's not go that far, Ray.
I don't know that.
They have more content than
no, Disney
has way more content.
No. Let me get this straight. I already watched most of the content on fucking net and Disney.
Did you know?
That's bad. Yeah.
Did you know?
Yeah.
You're telling me, bro, they have literally half a century.
Yeah,
not only from Disney, but from Fox, Discovery, National Geographic, and some other ones.
You
didn't watch all that, bro.
All the Nat Geo I already saw.
Stop lying.
I already saw it with my dad. My dad always like he.
So let me understand this. You watched all, how many episodes in The Simpsons?
Oh no, hell no! I haven't seen that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I stopped watching.
The Simpsons literally has like 32 seasons.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, besides that, the content, like a bunch of like.
Oh, see now
like,
besides
besides that, like
now there's excuses there.
Kids,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so The Simpsons alone has 705 episodes.
Yeah, I know.
Just the Simpsons.
You
watched all that?
No. Obviously, I'm not gonna watch all that. But I mean, The Simpsons. Like,
you watched all the National Geographic content?
Yeah, that's for sure. I saw.
Oh, you're a liar.
Yeah, because it's 1 hour. It's 1 hour. It's 1 hour documentary. Come on, yo. Plus, it's very interesting. Like we were down with my dad. Like
National Geographic does not only have the documentaries.
So you watched all the Star Wars stuff?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, you watched Clone Wars too?
Yeah.
He did.
New
one?
Oh no, the new one.
Yeah, Ray didn't watch. That's right.
But you watched everything.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen the new one.
But you watch everything.
That's cool. What do you want to do?
But you watch
I watched the new one. I watched the new one.
But you watched everything, though.
I'm just saying.
All right, stop. It's irrelevant. No. Everything you say right now is irrelevant.
They have more content they haven't seen. That's all.
So this is just don't get it.
I haven't watched the Bad Batch yet.
HBO Max has content. It has some decent content, but it doesn't have anywhere near.
Yeah, like what you're saying is like HBO Max has way more content.
Obviously, fucking Disney has a very exclusive content that people will likely watch.
Have a like gigantic library of content.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Gigantic library. That's the only thing I'm so.
Hey, to be honest,
they could have more. I'm sure more shit is about to come.
Yo, they have more for a better price.
Nah,
that's true.
Maybe, yeah.
No ads.
Maybe.
But
HBO
now you're just hating on the service.
It's this thing. No, the thing is, I think it
is factual that Disney Plus has more content than HBO Max.
That's some bullshit.
It is factual.
All right.
Better content, maybe, but not more content.
Y'all can go check my channels out: YouTube, Instagram at Josh Gambino. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Follow Political Peasants. It comes every blue moon.
Yes, every now and then we come out, we do shit. And
some great shit.
What about?
I just want you guys to remember how often you see a blue moon. Okay, just keep those realistic expectations.
Yeah, guys, you're about to get it with all the things going on in the Middle East. We're about to break it down. We can't. Either way, Andrews, what about you?
What about me?
You don't have anything? Any like live stream?
No, not as of lately.
Any content for your
work? No.
Hey, Andres,
really.
You are out on leave, so you can make content now.
Out on leave?
Yeah,
why?
You know why? That's what you told me.
Oh, but I still have to go to work.
That's some bullshit. You'd be like, hey, sick leave. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that didn't excuse me.
That's no. They don't. He doesn't have
to literally say, bro, you can't do physical work.
Bro, this week I worked 49 hours.
Doctor literally said,
yeah, no more work.
Wow,
that's amazing.
All right, then, guys.
Y'all check us out next week. We'll see y'all.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you guys at 7 p.m. next week at the same time.
Peace.
Please.
Wow, we won.